Okay, so if that is prospecting, then we need to know and work very professionally on prospecting. If you're very serious and professional on prospecting, then it is dead sure that 80% of your burden will be easy in your network marketing business. So, prospecting habits. Who is your prospect? Ask yourself, who's my prospect? It's easier to sell products or services, opportunities to people who don't want. You know, people say I don't want, but actually they want it. But normally we go to those people who says let me hear you. So many people are willing to hear your opportunity or product, but they are not ready to buy or they can't afford it. So they struggle to join you, and that's not a good sign in your business. You don't want to um, spend your time, majority of your business time, trying to figure out or help people on where to find money. No, there are people out there who have the money in the biggest package that you may have in your business. They can pay it easily, simply. The problem is you are not going to them. You are not targeting them, so you cannot get them. Now, this training will help you to shift your mind from those people who cannot afford to buy your products and services to those people who can actually afford and buy. So that is very important, because those who want your business or who really want to join this business, they may not know the opportunity, but they have the capacity. That's very important to know. So deliberately, consciously form the habit of prospecting for people's needs. What do people need? But if you just look for anyone who is willing to listen to you, trust me, your your OPP places, your business presentation home parties, or your business presentation or ABCs and one-to-ones, whichever method you are using in your business, in your company, then it will be full of people. So many people will come, and majority of them will go. That is really wasting your time. Even it is a bad mouth for your company and for your products. You don't want that to happen. So head hunting is the best way. Look at duplication. Duplication tells you that you bring one person in 1 month, and then that person you teach him, coach him, and help him in prospecting, invitation, presentation, and follow-up for the second month, and he brings one, and from one it becomes into two, then from two each one of you bring one. Everyone brings one in a month. That's not in a mass activity, that's just in a one-to-one activity. So the one multiplies in the second month into two, in the third month into four, and then at the end of 12 months you will become more than 4,000 in your team. Look at the power of duplication. But to do that, remember, you can't multiply people like machine. You need to sit with them, coach them, and be close to them, and let them be a family with you, close friends. That is the only way to influence. So that's very important. That's why we do also prospecting very professional. So therefore, the whole world is going to be your prospect. But remember, you don't want to waste your time with some negative and mean people, so that you keep on fighting with them to convince about the industry, to convince about the company, to convince about the product, to convince about the marketing plan. Why waste time? There are people out there who have the capacity, who have the attitude to join you. So how do you look for those people? You need to have professional way of inviting. So your calling habits, remember, if you deliberately do not develop the habit of prospecting or calling on people who are able to buy but unwilling to listen, then unconsciously you have formed the habit of calling or prospecting on people who are willing to listen but unable to buy. So now deliberately shift. Decide today that I'm going to shift from looking for people who are willing to listen but not able to buy, I'm going to shift to those people who says, I don't have time, I can't come, but they have the capacity. Invest your time on them, and trust me, I mean, out of 10, 8 of out of 10 presentations, if you do prospecting like this, out of 10 presentations, 8 of them will join, or 7 of them will join. But now I want you to see your law of average from your presentations. How many people are joining and how many people are really staying with you? So many leaders, they complain that my downlines are not staying with me. Why do you think they don't stay with you? Because you have a marketing plan, others have also marketing plan. You have a product, others have also product. But remember, the relationship that you build with your team, the relationship that you build with your prospects, not with all the prospects, with the quality prospects. No one can offer them that one. They're not going to compare relationship among products. Of course, you need to have high quality product and marketing plan. Your company has that. But the problem is, do you have a quality professional way of doing this business? So that's why you need to do professional prospecting. Is absolutely important. Do not neglect. I know you have taken maybe so many trainings before about prospecting, but this time I want you to say that I don't know prospecting, and let me hear this completely. That's very important. The next point is so you need to be conscious in selecting people. Just because somebody says I will come and listen to your business presentation, please do not fix appointment. Fix appointment only if you confirm that the person is capable of buying one of your products or starting the business, how much your company offers the beginning package, if you have package or a single product, I don't know, so it depends on that one. So prospecting is the basic culture an IBO or any distributor or business owner needs to develop. Prospecting should be done professionally in the first half of the day. Do not delay your prospecting for the second half of the day. It should be done in the morning. It should be done at the first place. It should be given priorities. And you should teach this one for your team, because when you do prospecting at first, and then when you teach your team to do prospecting at first, that means you have many people buying the products and services that you are offering. That means there is sales. That means there is bonus. And then when you copy and duplicate that, this becomes a very big system. So prospecting is searching for, remember, prospecting is searching for the need of the people, not your product, not telling about your company or not telling about your testimonies. Prospecting is searching for the need of the people to consume your company's product and benefit from the service and of course the marketing plan that your company is offering. So remember, network marketing has two major parts. The first one is recruitment and the second one is retention. So your business should be very good in recruitment and very good in retention. In my coaching, I will show you on how to set a platform, which a very nice platform that helps you to recruit like a recruiting machine, and a very nice platform how to set a nice platform so that helps you to retain your whatever you have recruited. So by setting platform, then it will be very easier to do this business. So there are 5 magic questions that you need to ask in this business in order to prospect people. You can use this one. Please use this one. Now for the coming 30 days, I want you to take these 5 magical questions and then apply it for your prospects. There are two things that we are going to do. This is the first one for prospecting. The first one is 5 magical questions. The second one is 18 transformational questions. So the first one is, why do you get out of bed every morning? This is the first question that you need to ask. And the second one is, who is the most important person to you in the world? Okay, so this is the second question. The third one is, you can ask while prospecting, what's the most important to you in the world? And then number four is, what do you want to achieve before you leave this world? And number 5 is, what do you really love about your life? Just by asking these questions, you will allow people to just pause and then try to search and see themselves. By doing so, you will be the only person that asks them so personal question and very interrogating their identity, who they really are and what they really want. That is very important. That makes it easier for you to be in their mind, in their heart, after you do the chat prospecting or the physical prospecting, whatever way you may be using. So after the prospect replies to you these 5 questions, then my attitude, uh, you need to say like this, okay? My attitude about life has completely transformed after I got a dash product, okay? Dash product of your company, or after I get this marketing or company or person. Then I used to think dash, I used to do dash, but after the training, I started to think. After the product I consumed, I started to think, feel, and do dash. I started to think dash, I started to feel dash, and I started to do dash. I'll send you this screenshot so that you can use it. Then write down this one, and you are going to chat with them like this. It's really amazing. So the next one is elevator speech. So number one, 5 magical questions. In the coming 30 days, you're going to prospect 5 or 10 or 20 people, right? And you can make it just 5, it's okay. People every day, consistently every day, with 5 magical questions. And you can also use elevator speech. Elevator speech is a speech that you use only to prospect people who doesn't have time. You meet people some way, like assume that you meet people on the elevator and you have only 30 seconds to prospect, and how are you going to do that? So such an introduction starts when a person asks you, what do you do? So you just chat with people and then direct them to ask you what you do. So when they ask you, you will answer like this: we are in business of unleashing vision. We help people to enjoy happy life. We are in a business of mind transformation, or life transformation, or dream transformation, or we are in a business of dream realization, or we are in a belief building business, or we are in a business of solving people life challenge, or we are in a secret of dash, okay? This the secret of your products and services that the company is offering. So when you say like that, okay, they ask you the question, what do you do? Then you say this is power line. The power line does not indicate anything, but it will create a question in their mind. So this is called a punchline, power line, which provokes the prospect to ask question, what does that mean? Okay, they need to ask you. So then, well, how people try to achieve their desires and solve their life challenge, but they don't get satisfied from the results. They fail to understand that they need to dash, okay? They need to do this in order to achieve that based on your products, okay? So because I cannot give you the details here based on your companies, you need to feel the details, and it's really amazing to use that. Now you have different types of prospecting, but I want you to know handling the attitudes of your prospects. There is a survey called 8/73, okay, 873. So 44% of the salespeople give up on the first customer attitude or rejection. 22% of salespeople give up on the second customer attitude or rejection. 16% of the salespeople give up on the third customer attitude or rejection. And 10% of the salespeople give up on the fourth customer attitude or rejection. So thus, 92% give up till the fourth customer attitude. Then only 8% of the salespeople go beyond the fourth objection. On the other hand, 73% of all genuine customers buy or allow you to meet them only after raising minimum of 4 attitudes. These days I'm busy. These days I'm not that much interested. I don't have time. I'm busy. My wife is like that. I have this program. I have that challenge, etc. They will, do not accept their attitude when you call a prospect after you do the first thing, which I'm going to show you through 18 transformational questions. So remember, you need to have a habit to be the best network marketer and salesperson. Unless you have deliberately formed the habit of calling on prospects determined and passionate to make them see their reasons for buying your products, then unconsciously you have formed the habit of calling prospects in a state of mind to accept the reasons for not buying it. So remember, you need to have a sales habit of prospecting those who are determined, willing, and capable. That's very important. So remember, we can do physical or online prospecting, and there is a powerful duplication for that. Now, there is 18 transformational questions that I'm going to show you, and I'm going to share it to you. um, these 18 transformational questions, you are going to use it, okay? By using that 18 transformational question, if it is online, you start chatting with people with those questions. Be patient and ask questions, exactly the same question, in question number 1 up to 18, one by one. You're not going to send the whole question, no, one by one. When they answer, you say thank you very much or good, oh that's nice, and then you go to the next question. And then when they respond again, you go to the next question. Just say yeah, good, okay, thank you very much, that's nice, that's good, great, and then you go to the next question. Whatever they answer, it's none of your business. You just go to the next question, and finally they will be ready for your business presentation at the end of the 18th question. You just go through the questions, okay? I'm going to attach for you. Then after you do that, what's going to happen is you will ask them finally, if you happen to get an opportunity with this much investment and genuine opportunity, do you think that you will be interested to start business, genuine and legal business? Can you afford to start any business, legal and successful business, with this much amount, whatever package your company is offering? So you can use the maximum, the middle, or the minimum, whichever it is that you decide to work with. Then you say that, then they may say yes. Okay, if they say I can't afford it, please don't waste your time by giving them business presentation. Your time is precious. The capital that you have in this business is your time and your people. Do not waste your time with the wrong people. That's absolutely important. So this is prospecting. In the coming 30 days, I want you to use 18 transformational questions, and also the 5 magical questions, and do it every day for the coming 30 days. And finally, you will see the result, and you will see the result of your presentation.